Well, we are celebrating all the sweet stuff here this morning at Blackbird Bakery. We are live here in downtown Bristol and so excited to be getting ready for Valentine's weekend at one of the perfect spots here at Blackbird with Carla Perkins, now the owner. And Carla, thanks so much for having us out this morning.
Thank you for coming out.
I tell you what, incredible story. Opened your doors in 2008, and you said this all kind of started when you just loved to make pies and biscuits.
Yeah, self-taught cook. I had to because I didn't know how to cook when I got married. And so one thing led to another, and we always wanted to open a restaurant. We just didn't know what type. So one thing again led to another, and here we are.
And here we are now, expanded a few times already, looking to expand again. Open 24 hours and just a crazy success.
It's been a wild roller coaster ride, but it's been well worth it. The community has supported us so intensely. That's why we're here, and they keep the doors open. I have a great staff that make this place run 24 hours a day. And we couldn't make it without either one of those forces. It's just not a one-man show.
And as we mentioned, it is all about the sweet stuff, and everything you have is made from scratch. I mean, you guys really, you were telling me you have a baker that's 85 and makes some pies?
Yes, her name is Rotha Shabaldine, and she makes all of our pies from scratch.
Wow.
Cream pies, fruit pies, the crust, everything from the bottom up is made by her.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk first about your donuts, of course, kind of where we started.
That was one of our main staples that really kept the doors open in the early days. We did have a select few pastries that we made from scratch here, but the donuts were king, and we had no Krispy Kreme anymore here, and so our customers really came in wanting their donuts. So.
And you have all different varieties, cake donuts, and then of course, as we see here, some of your glazed.
Yes, and they're made fresh daily, so you're always getting fresh product here. And
Wonderful.
A lot of the icings and fillings we make ourselves here on premises, so even those are made from scratch.
I know that because I tried that icing on that cinnamon roll, and you can just tell that's some butter stirred in with some yummy deliciousness.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about your desserts, because this is one of those places, if you have a date in downtown Bristol, you have to walk over here and have a little something sweet.
Well, some of the items that we put on our tray today are some of our most popular items that we sell here at the bakery. Cheesecakes have always been very popular, and it's something that we've been doing since we've been open. The brownie tower and the peanut butter bar are also main staples that we've always had here. Now, in the last probably 3 years, we've actually added authentic cannolis, which are here on the back of the tray. We were actually given a tutorial from a gentleman from Brooklyn, born and bred, also a baker and pastry chef, who taught us how to make an authentic, true to New York cannoli. We also have our dream cakes, which are homemade whipped cream on top of a super rich cake. In this case, it's red velvet, topped with red velvet Oreo crumbs and homemade ganache. So we sell lots of this. We also make other flavors, but this is one of our most popular right now.
Oh my goodness. And look, you kind of brushed over this brownie tower, but that is like 2 layers of deliciousness right there.
Oh yeah, layers of brownie, homemade whipped cream, and then fresh berries made fresh daily. And then again, more ganache drizzle on the top. But we sell it all about.
You also have just some wonderful little petite sweets.
Yeah, this tray right here is actually things that are not made on premises. These are probably the only things we don't make on premises, and that is our French macaroons, but they are actually made in France, and we get those through an import company. Also, the cake pop truffles. We used to make those by hand, and they were very labor intensive. We have now found a company that makes those with fillings and all the things that we didn't have time to do. So we sell a lot of these, and they're great for someone who is either on a diet or just wants a little something and doesn't want like a big donut or a piece of cheesecake or something like that. So they work out great.
Well, Carla, we celebrated our Super Bowl, of course, last week, but we know your Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, is coming up this weekend. So we're going to be showing off some of their specialty Valentine's treats that you don't want to miss out on coming up a little bit later on in the show. Carla, thank you so much for hosting us here today. Don't forget to check it out. It is right here on Piedmont, Blackbird Bakery, made from scratch deliciousness.